Hi everybody, Robert Dyer, and welcome to the Robert Dyer channel Christmas Countdown, where today is Christmas, but the countdown is not ending. We're going to keep going till January 6th, which is the official ending of Christmas. Merry Christmas, everyone. To each person watching this video, I want you to know you are appreciated and you are a part of the Robert Dyer channel family. And I just want to show you a few things here in addition to opening a couple of doors on the Nightmare Before Christmas Advent calendar as I continue to catch up. But here is a great, it doesn't look like a Christmas card, but this is a Christmas card I received, and it's a 3D train, and it has music and it has a moving wheel here, as I will attempt to demonstrate by pushing this button. Very impressive. I hope the Santa Claus Express came through to your town, and I will show you a couple of things. In the coming days, I will show some other things I received. You can tell me what was your top gift that you received for Christmas. You can put it in the comments below. I also want to give a shout out to, I'm going to keep this G and PG rated for the families watching, to Broccoli SLUT 420 on Twitter, who posted an epic photo of what I call the two wise men wearing their matching Robert Dyer channel t-shirts. They've got the premium black ones also, and I said the two wise men. I'm wondering where's the third. Well, it's 2020. But thank you so much for purchasing the shirts, and you can check that out on my Twitter account if you want to see the picture. But I very much appreciate everyone who's purchased any of the merchandise, and I'll give you a shout out if you tag me with a photo like that. And now let's head over to the Nightmare Before Christmas Advent calendar and see who's coming out of there today. Behind door number 20. Okay, so let's see who's in here for December 20th. Whoa, he stood up all by itself. Wait a minute. Something, well, this is great, but on the one hand, but there's something very wrong about this. This, of course, is Santa Claus, but it seemed to me that he should be on the 24th, the last box on the calendar. Instead, we have him here early. So I think that was something that, almost as if someone was not familiar with Christmas that put this together. But here he is, Sandy Claus, as he's also called. And he's got this list there, the pen in the hand, standard issue beard. All he needs is a plexiglass wall between him and you begging for the gifts for it to be a 2020 Santa Claus. Nice figure, bad timing. Here we have for December 21st. Behemoth. And this is one that, because of this sort of super deformed nature of the product, which is something I have never liked about Funko things, where they have this very stylized, super deformed look. I'm someone who much prefers a accurate rendition or depiction of a character. And this is a case where it really looks a lot different. I mean, if it wasn't for the axe in the head, it took me a second to figure out who it was, and you probably wouldn't know who it was. He's got this, he's much taller than this in the movie, much more vertical. Here he's smashed down like a TV set with a face on it. There he's doing this Jason Voorhees bit. But I gotta say, he's under arrest for having these dungarees on. But he's ready for 2020 with the gloves. Okay, wow, here's a book about one of my favorite things, McDonald's. And more specifically, it's an autobiography by Ray Kroc, who obviously, if it wasn't for him, we probably wouldn't have McDonald's today. So one of the most important people in American business history, if not the world, when you think about it. And it says here, the true story behind the major motion picture. And it's my favorite format of book, the mass market paperback. I don't know why that's fallen out of favor in so many departments. And you can see it's, I think it's actually got some pictures in here. And, there's the old famous McDonald's. There he is with Howard Cosell and Muhammad Ali. What a lineup. I'm very intrigued to read this. And here we have a special, it's not really a book, it's a magazine about probably my favorite railroad, CSX, also known as the Chessie System, Baltimore and Ohio, Chesapeake in Ohio, etc., etc. And this is the, in my area of the country here in Maryland, this is the top major railroad, and Norfolk Southern probably secondarily. And when you're in the Washington D.C. area, it kind of looks like it got run over by a car, but it's just seems to have ads for it, so it's kind of like a infomercial in a way, but lots of nice pictures, maps. When I was a kid, there was a railroad here that is now, the tracks have been torn up, but it was part of CSX. In fact, CSX decided to abandon the line, unfortunately. It ran from Silver Spring to Georgetown in Washington, D.C. There was a Frito-Lay plant in downtown Bethesda, where today Bethesda Row is. There was coal going to a power plant on the Georgetown waterfront, which is also shut down today. But so I'm sure many of you are in parts of the country where CSX is operating today, because it covers quite a bit. They took over a lot of what Conrail was running. There's the B&O. That's the railroad that built the route that went through here. in Bethesda, the area where I grew up. And here's a great place to end on the Santa train. Not the only railroad that does this, and I believe they do this in Canada too. Those of you up in Canada can refresh my memory, but always something exciting at Christmas for people who live in those areas that we don't have around here. Once again, Merry Christmas, everyone. I hope everyone is safe and having a wonderful holiday and week ahead, as well as hopefully it will be a wonderful 2021. And I hope you like this video. Share it with your friends. Please subscribe, and I'll see you next time tomorrow on this after Christmas countdown. Bye, everybody.